Hello there, friends. I've got a surprise for you. Not really. I'm still wearing my fluffy slippers. The surprise is actually that it's 2024. You're like, well, golly gee, I already knew that. Well, you're going to shut up and you're going to listen, friends. And you're going to look at me right now and my little ball hat. Because I'm telling you something. You got to change your mindset, friends. Don't make the mistakes of everybody else who is trying to be greedy at the beginning of the bull market. They want to use leverage. They want to make all the money right now. You can't make all the money right now, friends. You need an $80,000 Bitcoin. It's the truth. As much as we want everything to pump, I've seen the charts. You've seen the charts. I've shown you many times. You need ETH BTC up. We need market cap, right? Bitcoin dominance down and the market cap of the altcoins to go up. We need those things to just keep plodding along. If we are repeating the 4-year cycle, which we just so happen to be right now, we are at the beginning of 2020. It was shaky, it was messy. Altcoins are still finding their ground. ICOs weren't even filling up. No one believed. The difference is right now, though, friends, everybody believes. And I think people believe just a bit too hard. Have a look at this, man. This BONK trader. Oh, man, friend, this literally right at this top. This was the BONK trader. I don't know what happened to this guy. I made a video on him. He's made like $13 million profit, but he had not taken it out. He was onside 13 million. And I'm like, please be fake, please be fake, please be fake, because I know you're not going to get out. And then he made literally, like, I'm not joking, like a 15-page thread on Twitter. And this is me replying to him. The post is now deleted. Look at me, friends. This is why it's not nice. I don't want to be a party pooper, friends. Yes, you like partying, and yes, you like pooping from time to time, but you never want to do both of them together, all right? So look at this. I screenshotted here. I mentioned, I go, look, please start taking profit. Euphoria of screenshot P&L dancing on the bears' dead bodies. Long thread mentions US Fed rate cuts. Habibi Albi. Okay, Habibi. You made 100x on a dog coin, on a Solana grift chain with insiders dumping in the background, and a random dog coin that was pumped up while they were selling $25 million blocks to the exchanges in the background, dumping on everybody. You won the lottery. Congratulations with your leverage trade. And you want to murmur the name of Jay Powell and the US Fed in your thread. What were you thinking, sir? What are you smoking? What are you injecting? What are you snorting? Send some my way. Please. It must be really good. I'm not joking. Literally 15 pages of like, oh, golly gee, BONK's the greatest thing ever. Here's why. Talking about US Fed rate cuts and stimulus and traditional finance. I was like, oh my God, you're going to lose it all, aren't you? He deleted the account. I don't know what happened to the account, suspended. Also, he anchored to the unicorn, right, which is BONK versus SHIB. He spoke about, well, you know, BONK's only 1.1 billion and SHIB is 12 billion. So we got another 10x to go. You just saw it firsthand, friends. This person turned, I think it was $16,000 into 13 million or something, right? It was something ridiculous. They did like insane leverage and it went 100x. So I think they did like, this is ridiculous, right? They think they did 16x leverage. I forgot what it was. And the thing went 100x. So my gosh, it's insane. And the P&L was flashing 11, 12 million profit. And look, you're probably wondering, yeah, I'll take profit. Really? Here's the thing. Most people either would have taken out at 2x or they never get out. If you train yourself to never getting out, that's the problem, man. So they anchored to the SHIB. This is why, how many times, friends, have I told you, one of the biggest mistakes in crypto is when a person's coin goes up or an asset goes up or anything, we see that it's valuable now. And we go, well, I don't want to get out. Let me go find somebody who thinks this thing is going higher. That's what happens, okay? No one wants to be a party pooper. I understand it. No one wants to leave the tribe. So you end up finding people who say, well, this is still cheap, and here's why. And that's why, friends, I was making so many threads. You know how many people, man, I know who you guys are. You were replying to my threads and my Twitter posts going, yeah, just jealous scum. You went in the Solana, where are you? I'm trying to help people, man. I'm trying to tell you Congratulations, we are clapping for you. Yes, you made a 100x in BONK. Congratulations, take your profit and rotate. But here's the thing, right? So what will people do is they'll go back to my previous posts and go, ha ha ha, you said to buy Pulse Chain. You were in Chainlink. They didn't do 100x. That's what happens. So people then say, well, you don't know what you're talking about. Not knowing that the people who most likely guessed the narratives and stuff. Yeah, I'm saying guessing. Yeah, I'm calling them out. It's mostly guessing. You're just guessing. They now think these people are arbiters of the future narratives and they like control everything and they're going to be the ones that tell you exactly what's coming next. What can you do, man? You can only tell people so much, right? So when you start seeing people, hey, you know, my thing's up 100x, this is why I should go another 10x. There you go, man, you know? But why stop at 100? I mean, it could have been up 10x and it could have stopped there and come back down. You don't know, right? It just so happened to hit 100x. Look, it hit at the very, very top. Also, look, acknowledging screenshot went viral to normies. So this person who put the screenshot, this BONK trader who made 13 million, which didn't take out profit clearly, they were even acknowledging that his screenshot of his profit was so popular, normies outside the ecosystem, you know, people that like from Thanksgiving and people who like still like, you know, they ride skateboards at the skate parks, you know, there's like Zoomer kids, they got like the broccoli haircut, they got like the little, you know, the cross on the earring, like, yeah, dude, it's all accept everybody. Well, yeah, dude, I'm cool. You know, those people, virgins, yeah, they were coming in. There's the only thing they're coming in, friends. Friendly show. No pun intended. Look at this. There were many people, even on Twitter, saying, I have friends who don't know anything about crypto. They put in money to come buy BONK. And we were seeing it spiral. No one's paying attention. It's euphoria. But you're not going to listen to people saying, hey, it's euphoric, like trim. That's why, you know, if you watch my post, I never say sell everything right now. Click max sell. I don't say that. I'm like, start trimming. Trim something. Trim 10%. Trim 20%. Just keep trimming it off. That's how you win this game. Also, you mentioned that TradFi likes BONK. So this is how you know it's game over. Basically, when you hear people say this, it means my coin is so euphoric. Even though it's expensive, it's not really expensive. It's cheap because traditional finance, which is people with real money, which is the stock market people, they're going to come in and they're going to like this coin, and they do. I remember reading that part of this person's thread. Unfortunately, you get to see like red straight down minus 70%, friends. So are you going to be one of the broccoli hair Zoomer kids going around, right? As a virgin? Are you going to be one of those kids? Or you're just going to accept that just like there are things that get too cheap, they can get too expensive, and you have to look out for those signs. So that's why, friends, I made a lot of videos about lottery tickets I'm purchasing. I just want to buy cheap stuff. I don't know what's going to happen, right? I made videos already, videos and posts about maybe ICSA maybe is leverage on Hex. I've made the post here, made long, expensive posts. I've even made the updates about, hey, what Alex might be doing in the background. This might offer more leverage on Hex without a liquidation point, because I know the game's really hard. And, you know, if everything is kind of diminishing in a way, then you're just going to have to look for every single competitive edge you can get. And also as a friendly reminder, so what I'm going to keep doing is making posts like this where like maybe I'll find lottery tickets here and there and I put them. So the first one I made ICSA, Cult DAO, Zen as well, playing for like the XN chain and things like that. And, you know, I understand people who have not been paying attention at all, people who just like, you normies, you go live your life, maybe you're a lumberjack, you got an axe and stuff, you basically chop wood all day. You come back and you see everybody going nuts on Twitter. If you have not been following for the past 2 years, this has always been my strategy. My strategy is 90% call and 10% lottery. I am not missing out on this bull market for anyone. I don't care. Go watch somebody else, man. I'm not sitting here watching all these narratives erupt and all these things literally sit dead for a while and for me not to participate, because you're going to regret it. Because you're going to find that the stats were true, man. In 2021, friends, only 22% of coins broke their all-time high. That is 1 in 5, pretty much. So yeah, there's only a 1 in 5 chance everyone's coins are going to break the all-time high. That's why cycle 1 coins, they don't have any of the damage from people in the past. They don't have any of the harsh memories. People want new potential. How high can this go, etc. And usually new product market fit, new logo, new website. A lot of things come together. Now, it doesn't guarantee everything goes up. There's a lot of scams with the new stuff. It's not as proven, of course, but you need a balance. You just got to sniff around. And I know you like sniffing, friends. You just got to go around, sniff a lot of chairs, and just see, hey, is there potential for something to grow big? For example, Hex was one of my lottery tickets. And then it grew so big, I was like, oh, wow, I've got to pay attention to this. Okay, there's a cult, there's a community, there's streamers, there's all these things. This is how you discover it. Okay, there's some of you people put in a lottery ticket into Casper, made like 300x for you. I think it did like 800x from the low to the top. But yeah, some people so you get to investigate, hey, is there really something there going on? And I just want to be around, Mr. B Roots threw in some money into SHIB, and then SHIB popped hard, right? People made like millions and millions and millions. So yes, we are just naming the unicorns and survivorship bias, of course, but if there is something big, you got to be convicted when it starts shooting, because yeah, you might miss the leader, but there are going to be grifters who make copycat coins around the ecosystem, and then you can pounce. For example, with Doge and SHIB, there were many other dog coins that started popping off, and yeah, it's not a guarantee that you win, but you have a chance, and that's all that matters. So please, I've just got to keep reminding you, if your portfolio is not doing as well as you thought, the answer isn't like leverage borrowing money you don't have. There is a chance though, time's running out, that the answer might be rotating some of that core to get more leverage, okay? But you got to be super careful, because the ultimate best thing to do is to deploy fresh fiat. You go, hey, okay, my core's my core. You do whatever you do. I'm going to deploy fresh fiat from US bank or whichever bank you're with to try throwing into ecosystems. And yeah, as is Bitcoin halving here, you might feel the leverage on the upside more, because we've already passed the bear market. We've had 2 years of down only for a lot of things. So now you get to participate in at least the nice green parts, and you might be able to ride things a lot higher back up. Obviously, you got to be careful, right? Because at some point you got to take profit. And a lot of these things, friends, I'll show you, it's difficult. So if we go to Solana, for example, like when I made my 108x on Solana, this was it, man. Like, by the way, this is a weekly chart. Let's put it on a day. Look how trash it looked, by the way. Like, it looked really garbage, man. When Solana went up, remember, you're talking about like the actual unicorn winner. The unicorn looked like this. See that? The unicorn, friends. The unicorn went down like 73%. This is Sol USD. We had no idea it was going to do that. Look, it was just doing this chart. It did this. It broke the low. Look at that. It just broke the low. And I was like, whatever. I'm just leaving it. I wasn't even looking at it. So people want to know, how did I ride Solana and make like 108x on this chart? I think from up like here. Woo! How did I make like 108x? The answer was just, I said, I'm not getting out. I'm getting out everything when I see Euphoria. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the best path forward, but it is a path. You say, well, all the dips are going to come, all the rips are going to come. I know you like coming from the show. You need something to rely on to be consistent with. Now, it's going to be tough, because I don't know if it's going to be that kind to us this time, in terms of the attitude of, let's just hold everything and everything will go up and we'll finish fantastic in April 2025. I don't know if that's going to happen. So I will be actively looking, if things pop, to trim off into core altcoins not moving. It's just, I've got a lot of PTSD, and it's good. It's not like PTSD, like, oh, I'm too scared. No, it's actual, like, you can tell, friends. A lot of people, there's a lot of whales, big size. Things aren't running the way they used to run. And it's in with new coins, if you notice that. Right? Okay, so I'm talking about existing stuff. We're going to explore more with this going along. So that's why if you have lottery tickets, you don't have to worry about trimming here and there, because okay, it's got to go pretty far for me to consider trimming. That's the whole power of it, okay? Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.